Today we're here at Chuck's Steakhouse, a modern staple in Danbury, Connecticut. They sell steak.
To a new show I'm trying out here called Alex Madore, Parts That Should Stay Unknown. We are here, traveling the world, aka traveling Connecticut, which is where I currently reside. Back in my hometown, like a 26-year-old screw-up. Anyways, this over here, this is Chuck's Steakhouse. Now, Chuck's Steakhouse is a staple of the Danbury, Connecticut area. It is a place where a lot of illegal transactions go down in the parking lot. Don't ask me how I know that. Chuck's Steakhouse. What does that have to do with my life? You're probably wondering how this ties into some sort of trauma. Well, I can tell you this show is going to be mostly about all of the locations where my ex has caused a scene. We went out to eat at this diner down the street. I've never actually eaten at Chuck's Steakhouse. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never even been inside the restaurant. Is it even open? I don't know. The building's still here. The sign is still up. Anyways, we were eating at this diner and we were paying. And waiting in the line, it was quite a large crowd. Something happens to me in large crowds where my brain kind of feels overloaded, overwhelmed, and I tend to space out. So we're waiting in the line, paying. I guess there's somebody to the side of me who my ex thought needed more space, even though we're all crowded together. And she takes me and like pushes me over. And I was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, don't touch me. Don't touch me like that. And that pissed her off. She went and waited in the car. I paid. And then we're in the car and she's, I don't know, just saying really inciting, hurtful things. And I ended up yelling at her, which I rarely raised my voice. I learned from my parents and their relationships or lack of relationship that doesn't get you anywhere. Now, when you're dealing with a BPD baddie like my ex, anything that might threaten their ego or anything that is against what they're saying, even if they just called you the R word in front of people at a diner, you do this thing called splitting, where now you are just completely a bad person for fighting back against them. So we pull up to an intersection that happens to be right over here-ish, and she just gets out of my car and starts walking. She's got like her jacket and her backpack and stuff still in here, but I don't know, she just wanted me to follow her. If it were me now, I would have just kept driving and like, alright, find your way home, bye. We were visiting my dad, and anytime we did that, she would cause any sort of fight. She's walking down the street here. It's a road. It's not, there's no sidewalk. She's on the side of the road and I'm following her. I parked my car in Chuck's Steakhouse. And I'm like, your jacket, like you have your jacket in here. Like, come on, what the hell? Looking back, it was very much like that Key and Peele skit. Megan, you forgot your jacket. Megan, come on. No. Megan, just come on. I'm sorry, Megan. No. Not far off with the name Ashley. Ashley, you forgot your jacket. Eventually, she got back in the car, and I went and I bought her a donut. We went home. But yeah, I was pretty shaken up, and that's how I think of Chuck's Steakhouse every time I drive by it. So, there you go. This has been an episode of Alex Madore, Parts That Should Stay Unknown.